This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for April 15th, 2024. It's currently February 16th, 2024, 2:49 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is currently $500.64 USD. And the shuffle video that we're about to play for you was created on February 2nd, 2024 at 4:37 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video here in the lower left corner. The overall theme and behavior for SPY on the 15th, a prominent move higher, followed by a full retracement of that move back down, creating like a triangular type of chart pattern. Behavior around the highest high for the day. We have a failed attempt to break through key resistance, followed by a decline through key support. It's possible that this price level at the close is a higher price level than what we see throughout the day on the 15th. Either that or we like. I think that's probably what's taking place there. And then behavior around the lowest low for the day. We have sideways rotation along key support level on a multi-day scale. I'm advised to trade around a rally along a diagonal trend line that ends with a fast sudden move higher and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. And before we go any further, I just want to make sure everybody's aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, and 5% of the profits from every profitable trade utilizing this information should be donated forward to one of these charities, or pick a charity of your choosing as long as you're paying 5% forward. And then 5% should be sent back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use YouTube tips, and that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you follow the rule of karma for the channel, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. In the pre-market, we have a lot of volatility. There's a fake out there in the pre-market, intentional fake out, shakeout of some kind there, it looks like, and I'm advised not to chase a decline in the pre-market. Right at the open, there's a rally out of the open takes us into like a prominent peak, probably a high on a one-day chart here. And it offers an opportunity to open up a short position that you would close for a day trade at the end of the day, most likely. You could also do it in the midst of this move that takes place here in the next hour, and I'll get into that in just a sec. So in that first half hour, we have this rally to a high for the day, followed by a move back down. We break through resistance, we stay above briefly, break back down through that same price level. Decline takes us into the 10 to 11 o'clock hour, and out of the decline, there's a big move from the bottom of range all the way to the top of a range. We might see a high again there, but then we have sideways rotation along a key support level between 11 and 12. An important range is highlighted between 12 and 1, and that's important on a multi-day scale. And it looks like it's probably to the upside there. So off of that important range, this is where I see decline really starting. Is we have a sharp decline somewhere between 1 and 2 o'clock. Pretty sharp decline to lows for the day taking place somewhere between 2 and 3. We have some sideways rotation and then a big move higher within that same hour, that 2 to 3 o'clock hour, and then a lot of price change in the last hour. Back to, it looks like probably back down to lows again in that last hour. Right at the close, there's an important price change or an important trade opportunity, and it looks like we revisit a support level at the closer in the post market that we met recently once before with a period of sideways rotation and a sharp drop that stands out in that period of sideways rotation. Okay, so day trade here. There's a couple day trades in the midst of this rally here. You could open up a partial short just in case we're too early, right? And then you're looking to close that short at a trough. Like we'll move higher through resistance, creating a high, stay above it briefly, break back down and decline into a trough here, somewhere between 10 and 11. You could close out of that short there for a day trade, or you could wait until there's this move to the upside starting out of the decline from the bottom of range, taking us all the way to the top of range, probably back to high somewhere here midday. In any case, that's where I would open up another short, and I would look to close it. I'd open up a partial short in case there's a peak here at 2 o'clock, but I'd look to close that short at the end of the day. And the sneak preview for the following day, there's a notable trade opportunity that will really stand out on a multi-day scale there. And we'll talk about that in more detail when we get into the reading for April 16th. That's April 15th. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to follow that rule of karma. We're counting on you here at Tarot for Traders and the Investor Profit. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.